Good morning, students. In this video, I shall discuss the nutrition in amoeba. Then what is amoeba? Amoeba, it is the simplest animal you can say. This amoeba, it is an animal, but it is an unicellular animal. And this unicellular animals are the simplest form of animals which are normally grouped in Protista kingdom. Now, these unicellular organisms, they do not have any tissue, they do not have any organ, they do not have any organ system. So that is why their mode of nutrition, although it is heterotrophic in nature, still then it is quite different from that of the higher animal. Here there is no any organ system, so that is why the digestion process occurs inside the cell. So that is called intracellular digestion. So intracellular digestion occurs here. Now, broadly, this mode of nutrition which occurs in amoeba, it is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. That means they derive their food from other organisms by taking them into their body. And the specific heterotrophic nutrition, that is called holozoic nutrition, because they take the complex food material into their body. Now, how? Actually they take, because they do not have any mouth or oral opening, there is no any opening there. So that is why that process is called a phagocytosis. They engulf the food material particle through the plasma membrane and they form the food vacuole. Now we shall look the type by which they normally take the food into their body. Now here, this is the normal structure of amoeba, and this is a small outgrowth which is present everywhere, and this outgrowth is called pseudopodia because the shape of the amoeba is not fixed, it is flexible, and normally the cytoplasm which is present there, they normally move here and there. So that is why this pseudopodia, it helps in capturing the prey. Whenever any food particle, as we know, the food of amoeba are microscopic plants and animals, because this amoeba is a very small animal, so that is why it takes the food which are very, very small microscopic plants or animals. Suppose this is the food particle of amoeba, and when it encounters any food, then it normally surrounds the pseudopodia around the food. Look at here how this pseudopodia gradually grow in this direction and how gradually it captures the prey. This is the first diagram, this is the second diagram. Now, this pseudopodia then gradually proceed in this direction, and here it is proceed in this direction, and it is normally touch here. And when they touch here, in this way, they are merged here. When they merged here, this form the food vacuole. It is called the food vacuole, and unknowingly the food particle, now it is encircled by the membrane and form, this is the food vacuole. And inside this food vacuole, actually the digestion of the food occurs. Now, when the food vacuole is formed here, the digestive enzymes, these are the enzymes which are required for the digestion process. These enzymes which enters from the cytoplasm into the food vacuole, because the food is there inside the vacuole. So that is why the digestive enzymes which were there in the cytoplasm, they entered into the food vacuole and they start the process of digestion. Now, during this process, the complex larger food particle is now divided into very small fine particles. And after that, after the digestion, these are the digested food or digested food particles, and these digested food particles now absorb into the cytoplasm that is called absorption of the digested food, and the specific process that is called diffusion. By the process of diffusion, they now absorb into the cytoplasm. After the entry of this digested food, suppose they are either in the form of amino acid or in the form of the glucose molecule. Now, they are here circulated throughout the cytoplasm. So, when they are circulated throughout the cytoplasm, now next process, that is the assimilation or the utilization. So, the first process here, that is the ingestion. Here it is taken by forming the food vacuole, and that process is called phagocytosis. That is the phagocytosis. Now, the next process, the digestion, which occurs inside the food vacuole, and during this digestion process, the complex and the insoluble food materials, normally the complex food materials are now broken down into the simpler form, and they become soluble, simpler and soluble, and the simpler and soluble food materials now they are absorbed into the cytoplasm. So after digestion, they are absorbed into the cytoplasm by the process of diffusion, and after that, the next process, that is the assimilation. As we know, these are the different steps of the holozoic nutrition, and during assimilation, what happens? Whatever food materials are absorbed, they are circulated or they are transported to the different parts of the cytoplasm inside the amoeba. Now, the transportation of the digested or absorbed food, and that is called the utilization. The next important process, that is the utilization of this absorbed food material when they are circulated. So that is called utilization, or that is called assimilation. Then how these food materials are utilized? Suppose it is the glucose, the simplest form, and it helps in the release of energy, and this energy normally helps to perform the different activities of amoeba. After that, the second important food, that is suppose protein. After digestion, the protein gets converted into amino acids, and these amino acids normally helps in the growth of amoeba, because after the growth, amoeba divides into two amoeba, daughter amoeba, and they further grow and they again divide. So that is why growth is an important phenomenon, and this growth occurs due to the utilization of the amino acids. Now, the fatty acids, glycerols, and vitamins, minerals, of course, these are required in very minute quantities. Still then, they are normally utilized or assimilated by the amoeba. Now, after this process, the next important process, that is called your egestion. So there are so many particles which were there along with the food, but these are not digestible, or they are not digested here. If these materials are not digested, these are become the waste materials. So these waste materials which were there in the food vacuole, the membrane is attached with here, and the undigested food materials are removed to the outside because they are not essential for amoeba. So this process of removal of undigested food, this process of removal of undigested food, undigested waste material, you can say, waste to outside, through there is no any specific region for intake of food or for discharge of the waste material, because it is an intact plasma membrane, or you can say the cell membrane. So any part of the amoeba can be used for this purposes. Suppose here food is encountered, that is why here pseudopodia is formed and here food vacuole is formed in this particular point. But the discharge of the material may occur in this part, or in this part, or in this part, anywhere. So there is no specific part for the entry or discharge of the material from the amoeba. So this is the simplest method of nutrition which occurs in case of amoeba, and amoeba is the simplest organism, but it performs the holozoic mode of nutrition like human being, and it follow all the steps like ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Now I hope this video will be useful for you, and if it will be useful for you, then you please like it and subscribe for further videos. Thank you. Thank you.